Election headquarters, and we're getting ready for round two. Voters are going back to the polls tomorrow to vote in South Carolina's primary runoffs. The top two vote getters in races where no candidate got more than 50% of the vote go to a runoff. That includes the candidates for Pickens County Sheriff. Ariana Meadows spoke with them today.
Tommy Blankenship and Chuck James are both running for the Republican Party's nomination for Sheriff of Pickens County. Blankenship says he's worked in law enforcement for almost 20 years, with experience in uniform patrol and narcotics investigations. He's now a lieutenant overseeing training, certifications, and equipment.
Also a deputy commander on our SWAT team, and also spend a lot of time doing public outreach events, drug awareness information, women's self-defense, and things of that nature.
His opponent, Chuck James, has also been in law enforcement for nearly 20 years and has steadily risen through the ranks.
I've been a deputy, a master deputy, detective, sergeant, lieutenant, captain, and now I'm the chief deputy, where I lead 192 employees, manage an $18 million budget, and develop strategies on behalf of the Pickens County Sheriff's Office to suppress crime in our county.
Both candidates told 7 News Pickens County has seen significant growth recently. Their goal is to increase the number of officers patrolling the streets.
My plan is to implement a 5-year strategic growth plan, present that to council within the first month on the job, and get them to approve it, rather than going to council year to year saying this is what we need. I think we have to have a long-term plan.
Blankenship says if he is chosen as sheriff, he wants to build relationships with the community.
Not just out here stopping cars. That's part of the job, and that's expected of them. But when they go by a home and they see people sitting on the porch, I'd love for them to stop and engage with them, because it builds a rapport, it builds a relationship, it builds trust.
Both Blankenship and James say they are aware of the drug problems in the county, and both say they'll strive to educate the community.
One of the things that we've been able to do successfully at the Pickens County Sheriff's Office is bring behavioral health into our facility so that they can actually approach the people that are a target-rich environment.
Anywhere that someone will let me come and educate people about the dangers of fentanyl, I will be there, because it is killing, on average, 200 citizens a day in the United States. It's a huge epidemic, and at the end of the day, that's very important to law enforcement.
The runoff election is tomorrow. If you didn't vote in the primary election, you can still vote in the runoff. In Pickens County, Ariana Meadows, 7 News.
There are a bunch of races that we're keeping an eye on tomorrow night. We'll put some of them on your screen here. One that's going to be closely watched nationally is Sherry Biggs and Mark Burns squaring off in the Republican primary for Congressional District 3. Much more on that race tonight at 11 as well. Also, State Senate Race 12, that's Lee Bright against State Representative Roger Nutt. And a Democratic primary we're watching, one of 3 for Greenville County Council. This one's in District 25. The 2 Democrats, that's Ennis Fant, trying to hold off a challenge mounted by activist Derek Quirk.